After completing this assignment, which is your 3.2, we're going to go ahead and move on to 3.3. And in 3.3, you will be graded on these 7 items here. And those items there are worth 15 points. You'll see a video right here, which we're making right now for the instructions. And what you will have is you guys will be able to blow this up so you can see it better if you're having a hard time. But these will be the items that you will have inside of your Google document that you will create that I will be grading you on. I missed one down there. But those are the items. You also will be graded on producing 3 different paragraphs. For your topic, for your writing, you're going to be basically explaining to me or introducing yourself to me within your topic for this writing. So I gave you prompts for the first paragraph, which is just tell me a little bit about yourself in 3 sentences for that paragraph. And with you guys being high school students, I do expect these to be a little bit more detailed, not just yes and no answers. Also in paragraph 2, I would expect to have the same detail, also with 3 sentences at least. And then in the last paragraph, which is paragraph 3, I would also like you to have the same setup where you have at least 3 sentences and it is also in some sort of detail. Now let's jump into the page setup of the assignment. So what you will have to do is you will have to come out and you are going to have to get a Google Doc. So we were going to go out and get our Google Docs. And once you have your Google Doc, the first thing that I would like you to do is to put a name up here in your Google Doc, and you're going to call it Google Doc Page Setup. And then once you have that, what I want us to work on next is changing the font and also changing the size. And by now you guys are familiar with this from working on it before with our Google Slides. Next, we're going to come to this section here for our line spacing, and we only want 1 line spacing. It will automatically default to 1.15, but we want single. The next item that we're going to do is we're going to place a header in. So to insert a header, you need to come to Insert, and you're going to come down to where it says Header and Footers, and you're going to choose Header. We're going to leave it on the left-hand side over here, and you are going to type in your name. So you'll put your name, first name, last name, your date, and also your grade, just like I have here. And then once you have those in, all you need to do is just click in here and you're back into the page. We're going to press Enter twice, and then we're going to bring it into the center. And we are going to, at this point, we're going to type in our title. And our title will look like this: Personal Computers Page Setup. We are going to make it bigger, so we're going to highlight that, and I would like this to be at a font size of 20. And then once you have this done, you're going to press Enter again, and then we have to change this over to the left hand side, and we have to bring this font back down to 12 and press Enter. Next, we're going to insert our page numbering, which we're going to go down to Insert, and we're going to go all the way down to where it says Page Numbering, and we're going to choose this item here, and you'll see it pop up in the bottom. Next, we're going to come over to File, and we're going to come down to where it says Page Setup, And in here, we're going to leave the margins for now. We'll look at that later on. But we're going to change the page color to a yellow. And then you're going to want to click on OK, just like that. In the next part, I want to show you how to do the spacing on the sentences, and I want to also show you what I'm looking for with the indent on each paragraph and the spacing between the paragraphs. So what I'm going to do is just simply paste the questions that I gave you. What I don't want you to do is to give me the question. I want you just to answer it. So I didn't go through and answer this. I just used these as an example. So if this was my first sentence, I would be tabbing this in. That is your indent. Then I would go to the end of it and I would press spacebar 2 times before I would start writing. That is your 2 spaces at the end of a sentence. I'll show you again. 1, 2, and then boom, I will start typing. Down here, you're going to press enter, and you would do it twice, and then you would start typing. Also here, you're going to tab in again, just like I did to start the second paragraph. So this would be the first paragraph start, and this would be the second paragraph start. And then down below will be the third paragraph start. Once you guys are done completing this assignment, you should have something that is resemblance of this, and that you should have it where it would have 3 paragraphs. Please turn it in when you are done.